is up, guys? We got a special day. We're actually picking up a new car, and we're what, like 49 minutes out from this place. And you'll see what it is when we get there. Actually, we're not gonna show up to record the meeting because, like, you know, it's gonna be kind of weird, and we don't want the guy to be, like, you know, upset about it. So we're gonna be there in probably like a little bit more than an hour because of this traffic right now. It's actually pretty bad. And once we get the car in the trailer, we're gonna show you what we got. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, fuck. Yo guys, this car looks really, really good. So let's load this up and put it on the trailer. And once we get home, let's show you what we got.
Alright, so boy just came back with my truck. I'm glad it's still in one pieces. So let's go see what they pick up today. So let's go take a look. What we picked up?
We picked up a 2003 Nissan Z.
Nissan Z. Oh, this
Look
guy.
at this thing.
So first thing I saw, what's up with this strap? Like you had put it in here. You guys didn't use it.
So,
what's up with that?
We didn't see that because actually the ramps were on top of the,
oh yeah,
the
okay.
ratchet.
Well,
we
fair
didn't see
enough.
that.
But
So we just used this,
Yeah.
and which you're really not supposed to.
well, yeah,
to be honest.
exactly. Good. For next time, that is absolutely doing
Never
nothing.
ever use this.
Yeah.
Literally, never.
That's
ever
fine.
use this.
That's better than nothing. So we call it good.
So
So yeah, talk to me. So what's happening on this car? So obviously it's a black car, right?
yeah, so it's a black Nissan Z from 2003.
Alright.
It's not in the best shape. We're gonna get to that in just a second.
Okay.
It looks really good exteriorly wise, which it actually really is. If you come around this side, entire car is in good shape.
Honestly,
got-
for what?
We got it
21.
for
This car is actually 21 years old now.
21 years old, exactly, yeah.
It's
There's
definitely is in good shape. Yeah.
Barely any rust on this thing.
Mm.
So we went all the way down to where almost like New York was.
Oh, was it?
It was an hour away from where New York was.
Oh,
basically.
okay. Yeah.
And we talked the guy down a little bit, and he said, "Sure, why not?" So
All
we
right.
picked it up.
So, picked it up. So only thing it's being on trailer. We're gonna unload it. We can jack it up and we can take a look soon. It'll last here, but I don't think it's nothing crazy. But let's unload this thing so we can go take a look better. Now we got the now we got the car on the ground. Let's talk about, so what was the deal with this? Like, I don't know anything about it. You ain't pick up the car. What's the deal? Like, so
2,800, you might be thinking, that's really cheap. Yeah, it was cheap, and it's cheap for a reason. The motor in this car is completely blown. Go underneath the car here. There's a big hole in it, like that big.
okay, so what is it, on the head or the block?
It's a block.
Okay,
It's right above where.
so
the
you
thing
need
is.
new engine,
It
right?
needs a new engine.
So what we can show them when the engine gonna come out. Obviously there's no fixing to that. So I think I saw a little metal pieces on the driver's side. Wasn't it?
This is a piece of the block right here.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah, this is part of the block.
Well, so we are
Yeah.
now saving this engine look like, so we just gotta swap it. That's
Definitely
cool.
not.
Oh, that's gonna be a little fun project you got. But I think overall it's pretty nice. Everything's stuck, right? Pop the hood on that. What do we got? Is it
Underneath.
SR20?
SR20, RB26 reveal.
Yeah, I wish
it's a
you was.
VQ.
You know what? It's pretty clean, right? It is pretty clean.
No, it's really clean. Honestly, like, I think it was a pretty good pickup. The chassis itself is like really not that rusty compared to like other.
And how much miles on this car has itself?
It's only, apparently the tach is saying 106,000.
Okay, which is
So-
very low miles.
Which is low
So,
miles for a
so
Z,
like,
yeah.
I used to work on body shop. I kind of can tell if the car is being wrecked or not. First thing you want to do is check the bolts, right? If you had like all the stripping stuff because someone used the bolts, a socket to take it off, like you can see there is nobody touched that, meaning nobody changed this core support. This is plastic. First thing what happen when you hit something, this go break. So people have to replace that. You can see the bolt, like nobody has ever touched it yet. And you can see next thing you want to look is like a bumper clip. Like you see this one being replaced compared to those. So someone did something with the bumper. So you probably you can see the bumper has been repainted before at some point, but could be minor damage, right?
It can also be because these headlights are not OEM.
Yeah, that too.
Too.
That probably because he hit like minor stuff, or he just wanted to upgrade it. Who knows? But next thing you want to check is if you come my way, look at that. A lot of people doesn't put back the reinforcement bar, which is there, right? With the plastic, the foam piece that goes in front of it to absorb the crash hit, it's there. So if he got hit, either he got hit or he just painted it because it was scratched up from like a load chip, you know, like all this lock chip like this. He probably had that planning on the front, so he got repainted. But this, I can tell this is definitely repainted. The headlight, you know, we have the old headlight in here. I know why he changed that one. It's very ugly condition. So that's probably why he put the new one, which those are very expensive. That's a 2008 Nissan 350Z, which is the newer edition. It's a HR edition one. Though you can see it's an aftermarket brand. It's a
Depot right over here.
So
yeah.
it's not an OEM one, but I think it's still gonna cost like $500-600 to buy today, brand new. It's a lot of scratch on here. We're gonna polish this, make it like brand new. And what else you tell me? Like we got a nice intake setup with people don't know how to put the clamp on it. Nice way, cause look at it.
Yeah.
It's in the back.
So aftermarket exhaust is in the back that actually we found out was Motordyne, right?
Yeah,
Motordyne.
So, yeah.
So Motordyne exhaust, which I believe is around 1,500 brand new.
Looks like, yeah. I
So-
think, yeah. So I had one before. It sounded pretty good for BQ. So kind of can't wait to find out what the noise look like. And you know, I think this is like one of the expensive model, right? That come with the brown seats like that.
Yeah, these brown seats, I've never really seen
that
a
even
Z
powered?
before.
Is that powered?
Oh wow, yeah,
So
it
it is
is.
powered.
It is powered.
So obviously
Powered
we're gonna
seats.
clean up the black stain, which you know it's no big deal. Door panel looks good. Interior pretty decent. I would say it's pretty good pickup. It's a Bose speaker one, so and then the side, you know, side have a. This is probably like one of like the high end of Z, not the base, because base come with suede, right? Suede interiors and not powered and stuff like that. So it's a little bit upgraded compared to the regular one. And the body panel still attached. That's pretty good. No Brembo brakes, right? But come with solid loader. That's good. Come with stock painted wheels. I mean, stock car. The other thing I liked about this so far, I haven't seen crazy rusty underneath. And it's not too rusty from what I can tell. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a rusty. This is a New England car, so you're gonna have a rust, but it's nothing crazy, which my main focus to not have a too rusty car. So first thing, we pick up the car today, right? And hopefully we're gonna take up some parts and maybe we can start working on this car.
Looking inside the Z, it's actually pretty nice, and surprisingly all the gauges work. The tack is really flimsy on there. I don't know why, on the column. So I'm wondering if this was replaced. I don't know if that's the actual mileage then, because this is 106,000, but it's not really clipping into place. So it's making me wonder if they took this off and put a new one on. But so far, power seats for the passenger, which is actually really nice. And the interior itself is in really good condition.
For 21 years old, that's not too bad.
For a 21-year-old car. So we got
Mishimoto's shifter.
Mishimoto's shifter and an aftermarket radio, which we're obviously not going to use the drift car, but still.
Well, we come with it, we just leave it there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so far it's a really nice conditioned car. We just have to get around to doing the motor, which
Alright.
we'll explain further once we get into it.
You need welded coilover so you don't do bouncing around. But maybe this actual factory Z have a good suspension, who knows, right? I mean, I personally think out of all the car in the world out there right now, for people who should get into the drifting in the 350Z, because it's the most cheapest option available. Like if you want to get into 240SX with the SR20, yeah, they're cool. That's why I drive it, you know. But to get to do what I want to do, it's very expensive. Like we paid how much for this?
Paid $28 for this.
Right, and then you buy a probably $1,000 on engines. You know, that's like $5 grand, and you can kind of like see yourself drifting it in this car. VS 240SX. Shell nowadays is 5 grand.
Yeah, now like, there's so much money now.
Right, the SR20 is about how much again?
It's like $3 for
Right?
the motor.
It started to rain over here.
Yeah, it's raining now.
So I guess our plan is go to drift event. This year or are we talking 2025?
I'm hoping to get this up by October, to be honest.
So we are
like-
today is what? What day today?
Today is August 8th or 9th. What is it? Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to swap engine as long as we find the engine. So
exactly.
we'll get to that. So again, today's video, we pick up the car. I guess we are going to drift this car once the engine is running. That's what we're doing. Stay tuned on our new project that we just pick up. If you guys like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on next video.